How can I join crypto group? Sir, you can open account with Delta Exchange. The link is there in the pinned comment. The first comment of this live stream. There is a link. You choose that link. Open account with Delta Exchange using that link. And then send a WhatsApp message to the number that you see on the screen. You will be added to the group. I've shared the link here also in the comment section. You want, you can look into it, join the group. If I missed out anybody's message, sorry for that. I was concentrating on the setup I was discussing. But many YouTube channel do this. Many people do live for Nifty and Bank Nifty. They are content creators. That is what I will say. They have all the time to share the updates with you. But any YouTube channel, no, okay. Yesterday, second setup, what happened? That I discussed, no? Second setup, buying pressure zone. Whoever wanted to exit here, you could have exited. 1:2 risk reward. Max to max, what? If you got cost to cost, you would have hit, or else your trailing stop loss would have hit. In live stream, I could not take, after the live stream, near the selling pressure zone, I personally did not take the trade because I just left this trade as it is. After me sharing this update saying that market can tend to move towards the upside, I left my stop loss as it is and I just went out. Okay, so I had to spend some time with the family members due to a lot of reasons, so I was occupied with that, so I did not look into the market. That's why I did not even share any updates. But already I had told trail the stop loss. Whoever has trailed or you have booked the profit, you would have exited in decent position itself. What other thing? Need assistance in Nifty? Always my stop loss or trailing stop loss is getting hit and then market moves in my direction. I don't know, someone asked the same question yesterday also, I think. If that is the case, if you're so confident that market will always hit your target after hitting your trailing stop loss, then don't keep trailing stop loss. Now, example, this trade I've kept the stop loss here. And if you're very confident, if you trail your stop loss, market will hit your stop loss and go as per the trend. Don't keep trailing stop loss. It is not like that, honestly saying. Sometimes when you keep the trailing stop loss, market reverses, you will be really happy saying that, okay, good, I trailed my stop loss, market reversed, at least so much profit I made, you will be happy. But after hitting your trailing stop loss, if market goes as per your direction, then you'll start feeling bad. There is around, okay, additional 1,000 points I could have captured. Just because I trailed my stop loss, I made some loss. Come to one mindset. Okay, if you are trailing the stop loss, there has to be a reason behind it. Okay, for example, let's say market gave a breakdown at the zone, it came for a retest. Again, if it goes below this zone, then 80% chance is there that market will sustain below this. Only 20% chance is there market can reverse. When there is 80% chance that market can go as per your view, you trail your stop loss to maximum and keep. So you reduce that 20% risk situation. Okay, that is the first thing. Or let's say at the zone, market has formed a double bottom. Okay, you entered, you saw this is the low previously and market made a low. Imagine that what you did at the upper level, you saw, for example, I'm saying not exactly you have to follow. You see that market formed some kind of symmetric pattern here. It gave a breakdown. You entered here. You entered the trade, market went and as per your direction towards the downside, you kept on trailing the stop loss. And you know, previously this is the zone where market reversed earlier. So when it comes to that zone, the better thing that you can do is trail the stop loss as much as possible so that in case the market reverses, then the problems what you will miss out or you will feel bad that you made loss, right? You can avoid that. Okay, So trailing the stop loss when market gives a breakdown below this zone is better. I'm saying this based on price action and stop loss hunting. After breaking this level, my expectation is okay, to hunt the stop loss, market can tend to move a bit. If you see based on the update what I share in the group, support and resistance level, this is the buying pressure zone. So near the buying pressure zone, market can tend to reverse. Okay, let me show that here. Buying pressure zone, market can tend to reverse. Here buying pressure zone, market can tend to reverse at this zone. If you trail your stop loss to max, if stop loss, it's also good for you only, right? So not necessary that every time you trail your stop loss, market hits. It is just that at what level you're trailing the stop loss, for what reason you took, what are the areas where you can expect reversal in the market. Those kind of things matters. How many, can you tell me 100% of the time every trade that you take after hitting stop loss, market went as per your direction? I don't think so. If that is the case, just don't trail the stop loss, leave it as it is. So do you stop using moving average crossover strategy? Saw a video on crypto group. I've not stopped using it. I've taught my wife to do it. She is doing it in her account. She is seeing very good results. Maybe I will share her details also once with you guys. Okay. And some of the followers also are using. Only thing what I am doing right now is in Indian market, to a certain extent, I'm able to crack this price action and stop loss hunting. Okay. Not 100%, 70, 75%, 80% success rate also is there. That I want to crack somewhere here. Same methods only I'm using in crypto market, but success rate is 50%, 55%. Even though risk reward for me is 1:2. Okay. It's fine. Risk reward is decent. Somehow I have to reach that 65% success rate mark, 70% success rate. If that one, if I'm able to achieve in this market also, I'll be really happy. That is what I'm practicing. Okay. That is why I'm using, instead of indicators and things like that, I'm using price action, stop loss hunting concepts here. I hope you got some clarity what I'm using, why I'm using also. Okay. This one market has come to cost to cause. Should we reduce SL? We can reduce SL if this is a selling pressure zone, then continuation is supposed to happen. Again, if market moves towards the upside, then it will try to trap the people at the upper level. Little bit if market moves up to this zone, right? More we can get the stop loss here, little bit around 250, 300 points stop loss I can reduce. That is what I'm thinking about. Little bit space I have to give for the market to wander up and down. That is what I was thinking. No big movement in Nasdaq, S&P 500 and all. Liquidation is around 1,13,130. So who is your inspiration to try to start trading? My inspiration is people around me only. People who was around me, they were age 40, 45. Still they were, when I was living in corporate life, I'm saying, they were not able to become TL also, corporate pressure and all those things. When I was in college, I thought, okay, corporate life is awesome, let me be there. But within 2-3 years me being there, I understood corporate life is something which is completely different from what I thought. So as a middle class guy, people tend to figure out, okay, let me try this, let me try that. In my company, one person just told me, okay, buy this stock. Without any logic, I bought with the salary what I got. So even if I get 500 rupees profit in 1 month, okay, that time you imagine, right? I just joined the company initial stage, 15,000, 18,000 salary means. In that, every day, since middle class family I was, that time, of course, everything I have to give it to the family members, and for my expenses I will just have 3,000, 4,000 per month. So that time, in that little bit I save, I share, I buy some stock listening to someone. In that I make 300, 400 rupees. Is like, for me, it is like 3 to 4 days of lunch, afternoon lunch. So like that you think, okay. So that inspired me to get into the market, but I don't consider him as a mentor. He introduced me to stock market. Because of him, it became a habit to look at the market little blindly, look into any stock, any company. For example, let's say, just generally I'm saying, oh, I see Bata showroom, Bata stock is there, I know this company, let me buy. Fundamentals of that company will be something else. I would have bought it from some stupid logic. No logic. I know Bata, so I'm buying. Like that, blindly people will make, no, at the initial stage, some profit. I thought this is what it is. Why work in company and all those things and all. Like that, things went for me. Once I started losing money, I understood the real market. 3 to 4 times I had to go out of the market, come in, go out, come in. That is when little bit this mind, because I'm not very smart person, I'm mediocre person. So based on that, okay, I've taken some credit, I made some losses also. This is not the right this one. If I have to learn, I have to learn it the right way. Then 2017, 18, that time when I learned that time YouTube and all was not famous, you think, okay, this Geo and all was not that famous. Huh? So YouTube also, content also very difficult to find. But in YouTube only I found one uh, channel in 2017. It is Trading Boot Camp, something like that. The channel name was. So they're foreigner. I paid them some money. I learned price action. I spent 6 months, 1 year in price action. That is where for me little bit okay, like this. I was able to kind of crack certain things. So once that is there, no looking back. But many people, as far as I know, I personally have 4 to 5 friends who trades, and those people also many times they'll come to the market, they'll lose, they will go out, they'll come, they'll lose. Who stays for a longer duration, who understand the cycle. When things are clicking for you, that time you have to be there in the market. That time recovery to a certain extent will happen. Whatever I am saying is based on my experience, not necessary that you're making so much loss, still you stay in the market. That is not something which I'm saying. Let's say you make 10,000 rupees. Basically, I'm saying 10,000 rupees you make, and that 2,000 rupees, instead of spending for movies, spending somewhere else, if you spend it for learning in the market, over a period of time, you will learn. When you put money itself, that feeling and all those things and all will give you that experience. How much of a mentor come, whatever it is, I went and learned from foreigner, but only when I put in my money consistently, I'm there in the market, I will start doing some tweaks here or there in this strategy setup. When I do that, only for me, I will get crack something. Okay, for me this is working, and out of 10 things what they thought, this 8 things doesn't work, 2 things is working, that I will follow. Okay, so like that thing should happen. That eventually how it will happen is if you are in the market for longer duration. I don't know whatever I'm saying if it is making sense. Whoever is there in the market for long duration, they will get an idea. This 618 level market is holding on traders. Hopefully it sustains below that. Let it go below 618 level, things like that, then I will start trailing the stop loss. If you're too much worried about, okay, buyers can enter here, means where to this one, you want to get it to cost, you get it to cost. That's That is the best you can do. Holding tightly. Okay. I think I'm going to take my SL. Okay. I don't know if you have taken a bullish trade or bearish trade, sir. Okay, for this trade, approximately stop loss is $150, target is 300, approximately 1:2. Nifty has gone below the selling pressure zone, then no point in keeping too much stop loss. We'll kind of reduce the stop loss a bit. Can we get it to ideally $50 stop loss we have reduced. Additionally, we have to reduce. Let the market move, traders, we will see. Taken a bullish one. Okay, fine. Market is going as per our direction. First, this area market took support. Second, this area market took support. Again, it has come to this support. If you're a person who's worried, switch to 1 minute time frame, trail your stop loss and go. Okay. Then I can reduce my stop loss little much. See, if market from this zone also it reverses and hit my stop loss, I don't care. Okay, that is how my mindset is. I want to catch the trend. For you, I'm saying there is a support. If your mindset is to book off the profit, you book off the profit. Okay, I will not repeat this again. Only after a certain level, I can keep trailing the stop loss. Okay, hope that makes sense. Here, based on this 500 points movement, you're happy with 500 points movement? Good. Sell taken. Okay. Fine. Next time think about the pressure zone. I was telling this the pressure zone. This area I expected pressure zone, but my stop loss I kept a little higher because this area also can be a pressure zone. You see, I've made one video, right? This area is a resistance. Once the resistance break, it will act as support. Support was not respected. Then still the job of this area is resistance only. Market faced resistance here. We had 786 level. Market respected all that and it corrected. So at that point of time, what you have to do, you have to trail the stop loss. Someone said I have to trail the stop loss, things like that, right? Trailing stop loss has to be done near the critical area. Now for me also, let's say someone is saying, okay, this is the support rate near this zone, you have to do trailing stop loss. That I'm asking you to do. For me, complete reversal also, for me it doesn't matter, is what I'm saying. I took a short trade at 1,14,285 to bring SL to cost. Yeah, 1,14,285. So somewhere here, yeah, you can get it. Why worry, sir? I'll only get it. Around 200 I've got the stop loss. Okay, support 1, support 2, support 3. You want to book profit, you book. That's up to you. I'll turn off the screen for 2 minutes, traders. My market is showing some pressure here. You want to exit means exit. Forty-four people watching the live stream, only 24 likes. Fine. Now where market is coming is, it is coming to the same support zone. You see, this is the support zone. It's come to the support zone. So what you can do, you can trail the stop loss above this 1,13,000 to, sorry, 1,13,890. That zone, 13,890, 880, that zone. So we can trail it here. There's the trailing stop loss. Irrespective of what happens in this market, we will make $78 or we will make $300. Okay. Someone asked when we have to do trailing stop loss. No, this is the situation. You have to do trailing stop loss. After hitting stop loss, market goes means, if you are so confident, don't trail the stop loss, keep the stop loss here only. Now basically I have to switch to 1 minute. Okay. It's entirely a buying pressure zone. Switch to 3 minutes. It is showing some gap in 1 minute time frame. Hey, sorry, I'm new in that and made loss of some money. How you are so confident about the trade and exited at the direction of the market? Want to like you really? What should I do? Please guide. Spend 8 to 10 years in the market, sir. It will be easy. I've seen all the ups and downs in the market, especially in intraday. I took a short trade at. So, sir, Srinivas, sir, please get your stop loss here, 1,13,858. Booked profit. Thank you. Okay. This zone is a very little bit 50-50 area. This is. So if I have to hold on to this trade, either I have to confidently hold placing the stop loss here, or if I'm too much worried, I have to get the stop loss as low as possible. Two things, either one I have to do. 1 lakh, where is liquidation? Like 13,200, 13,100 is my stop loss zone. So 13,200, market still has a range of another 450 points. That is for my target. This range is another 200 points additional momentum. Bare minimum maybe I can expect 200 points for 300 quantity is $60. Yeah, $60 more. For $60 more, then profit will be 1 lakh. Sorry, 220. It's fine. Whoever entered along with me, I think around 650 points you would have captured. And when I added more position, if you have added, then little more movement also you would have captured. Thanks, done. Okay, Srinivasa, happy for you. This is the main demand zone. Trail the stop loss here. 200, 300 zone here. Market can give a pullback. We'll switch to 1 minute. Trailing stop loss is too close. Okay. So guys who want to book now, you can book. Because my setup has become 1:5. 1:5 situation. Here, get your stop loss little bit lower. This area is liquidation area, right? So little bit, okay, should I wait for the target, not wait for the target? That confusion will be there. If it goes to the target, fine, or else I'll give the trailing stop loss. Nothing else to worry about. Srinivas sir, did you trail the stop loss? Hopefully you have done it. I don't know if you have exited or not. If I exited, also good. How many people entered this trade along with me? Like 13,200 zone market has come, traders. Get my stop loss little more lower. In 1 minute, how much more lower can I get? $240, $260. Here market can tend to continue or reverse, that I'm not sure. Like 13,000. Fine. Get my stop loss little more lower. 13,300. Get this target little far. Okay, it's close here only. Anytime market can reverse from the zone. Okay, it realized. I think my exit got triggered. So we booked the profit at the zone. We have exited. Fine, traders. Set up close to, for me, this trade 700, 800 points. Who booked at the lower level 800 points also. That's a good number. Oh, this liquidation. Fine. Just trade completed. For you, by chance, market is not hitting your stop loss, means you keep your stop loss above this zone. That's it. Anyways, at this zone, sudden spike can come. Okay. So that is one of the reason I'm asking you to be careful. Keep trailing and going as much as possible. Fine, target was what, around $300. I think for this position. Where is this order? For closed. This one. 33% profit we have made. That's a good thing. Trailed SL in. Okay, good. Trail your SL here. See, I am saying, as per my view, this trade is complete. Additional market movement gives means bonus. What you have to do, you have to go to the additional level, close 75%, 80% of the quantity, additional 20%, just let it run. Continuation is happening, sir, no problem, I understand, but suddenly one candle can come like this. Okay, that issue is there. Keep that in your mind and then hold on to the trade. Okay. For me, this trade is complete. Okay. For me, this is done. If someone's market has come to this zone, means for others also this setup is done. So I have no more relationship with this setup. If it goes full down also, I don't care. Okay, I took short trade at 1,14,285. Do I? That I read no message. Today Nifty I look into the market and I take trades in this one. This setup I shared with you guys, okay, who saying that this is a selling pressure zone. Whoever captured up to this zone after 2 o'clock, what happens is entirely none of my business, because most of the time after 2 o'clock, whatever I think doesn't work in the market. That's based on my experience. This first setup, what I took, this setup I did not take based on this. I took it based on my 9:30 a.m. strategy. So in that we were able to capture around 40 points. When market came to close to the support, I tailed my stop loss. So profit, instead of 40 points, I got 38 points. Trailing stop loss got hit. Okay. In between, what I did is, the support zone already I had discussed. Before breaking the support, only once I took a small trade. Again I took a small trade. So somewhere I was thinking, okay, my rule is what, one trade per day, but I'm not considering 9:30 a.m. strategy as one trade per day, because that is completely different back testing which I'm doing for you guys, and live trading I'm taking for you guys, right? That is completely different. Apart from that, one trade here I took 50-50 chance. I said many people here indecision is going to happen, better to exit. Okay, again here when I this level where I was very confident to take the trade, let me show it to you here also. Since I took two small stop loss, my first trade was profitable. Net to net also I was profitable. But since I was thinking somewhere down the line, why am I not following my rules? You see here, 12:15 a.m. Nifty has reached the pullback zone, but I will not trade here as I am done. Sorry, I only don't trade here as I don't will number of trades for the day is already done. All I mean to say is my number of trades for the day is already done. Sharing this just to keep you informed that this is a selling pressure zone. If I was there in the market, this is the setup I would have traded. Okay, stop loss here, entry here, this is the selling pressure zone. After that, market came here, respected the selling pressure zone, and then there was continuation also. Premium chart, market gave close to 72 points. Maybe at the money also would have given around 30-35 points movement. So here I did not enter this because of my silly trade which I took today at a wrong place. I don't want to take one more trade because of the rules which I follow. Here sillily I took one trade. One more trade I took. If I had not taken the third trade, here I would have at least tried the third trade. Okay. Since I did, that is a punishment for myself to not enter the trade. I keep on saying myself, this is the capacity for you. You're done. Okay. Irrespective of me making profit for the day or loss for the day. So that is about that thing. This setup I had discussed. My expectation was Bank Nifty will reach the support zone, but then Nifty also will continue the movement. When Bank Nifty reverses from support zone, that is when I will change my view from bearish to bullish. Market took too long to break the support zone. Bank Nifty also took too long. A little bit mistake happened. Okay, yeah, market reached the target. Fine, good. Additional movement market is doing means as of now I'm not able to judge the direction. I have to do little more analysis of the market, then only I'll be able to judge. Market, if it goes below this zone, then 1,12,000. Let me switch to 15 minutes time frame. $800 to 600. This zone can be the next buying pressure zone. Okay, in case the buyers give up here, then market can come here, give a breakdown previous day low. After attracting more people, it can reverse. These two things can happen, either reversal from here or breakdown here up to the zone and then reversal. two possibility is there. So since there is continuous selling pressure, should I take for a bullish trade here is a question. What about other index? Buying zone respected, buying zone respected. Finally, I expected buying zone to break. That has happened. Ethereum also buying zone respected. Second time respected, third time break. Why break? Because how much they were able to push here, they're not able to push here. So here, if they are strong, definitely they will put pressure in the market at this zone. So that is what it is. Okay. Next, finally, Solana has come to the pressure zone, support zone. It has given a breakdown also. Just see up to this level. Up to this level, don't take any trade. But from this zone, if market, let's say it forms a W pattern, stop loss will be small, target can be up to this area. Like that you can plan, traders. Gold also, I think. Gold though from support zone nicely it has moved. It's near the upper resistance zone. Here if it gives a breakout, removes weak players, or from here it corrects, means it can come up to this zone. And then reversal. Okay. This is the next buying pressure zone area. One more trade. Already 1 hour live stream is done. Liquidation is there near 12,000, 1,12,600, all those things. But more liquidity is not there at that zone. Okay. So let's say I take 200 quantity here. Pressure is there at this zone. That is why I don't want to take. Here if it fails, next it will go up to this bottom only and reverse. So for this trade, why should I be taking too much risk is what I'm thinking. 300 points. If we take the risk also, I'll go check the data and come back. Like 12,000. Like 12,000. The zone, if market comes, then maybe we can see. How many of you are still holding this trade? I am done. What about you guys? Any basic video on crypto, how to take trades, things like that. I've already made the basic video, sir. I'll share the link. Okay, please go and check out that video. It can be I've shared the video link. Trailing accelerate, thank you. Do you have trade? Do you trade XAU USD? I don't. In India it is not allowed. There's no rules to trade that. Then how can I trade? People say take XNS, all those things in that you can trade. If it is not legal, why should I do that? Traders, two areas market can reverse. One at the zone, okay, maybe up to the zone it can correct, or the next reversal will be after giving breakdown of the support zone. Who is ready to take two setup, one at this bottom, another one at this bottom, you can only try. Okay, small stop loss you might have to give in the market. That is the current situation. Okay, fine. I think 1 hour live stream is already done. Who's holding on to this trade, go with the continuation. This is the main pressure zone. In case market comes here, think about exiting all the position. If you have exited 80% of the quantity, balance 20%, you keep it here. up to this zone, trail the stop loss and keep going. Okay, now again here, if market is playing games, correcting and all, another 15-20 minutes I have to wait for the setup. Okay, all right, for us, done one trade. That's more than sufficient. I think approximately $250 to $80 we have made in this trade. I think we are done for the day. At the zone, you mark this and keep, and again mark this zone and keep. Those who want access to the crypto community group to get access to these important levels for the day, you see, every day these levels will not work. The days when it work, it will give you a very, very good moment. Okay, repeatedly I'm saying this. When market respects this level, here a boom moment, here a good 1200, here around 700 800 points. So stop loss will be small, target will be big. Like that setup you will be finding near the support or resistance zone. Okay, here market is correcting a bit because here pressure is there. Market is giving a breakdown, attracting people. So here any reversal when market comes above this zone, stop loss below here, look for reversal. So like this you can make use of the levels what I share with you. Okay, and it has good probability. Exit it now. Okay, thank you everyone for participating in the live stream. I hope you learned something new today. For crypto group access, open account with Delta Exchange, send a WhatsApp message to the number that you're seeing on the screen. Okay, all right, thank you for participating. Good night, take care, bye bye, see you tomorrow 7 o'clock. Okay, bye bye.